WCHS Today show. I'm your co-host for this evening, Mark Kerr. Tonight's featured guest will be Mrs. Roper to talk about Red Ribbon Week. Red Ribbon Week here in Washington.
Thank you, Robert Fudd.
Yeah, you're very welcome. And now, let's have a warm welcome for John, the host, Wall.
Hi, Mark.
John?
I didn't really want this. You can have this.
I can have it. Well, thank you. I just wanted to shake my hand.
So you're just the host for tonight, or is this like a permanent thing?
What?
You always say, featured tonight I'll be your host.
Well, you know, you could cut me anytime, John, so.
But I would. Okay.
Well, you would.
How was the week of school?
It was there.
It was there.
It was red.
I agree. It was red. Red Ribbon
Red.
Week. Red Ribbon Week. To show our drug-freeness, if there's such a word exists. Let us get to the top 10, which is written by the WCHS Today authors and will be presented, as always, by Andy Berger. Seen on the old couch, the new couch, actually. You know what? I kind of miss these days is the monster of a plant just coming out and swallowing guests. It used to be about 3 times that size.
Did it?
And there was about 2 or 3 of them. But you can see through it now. Oh, Woody set himself up there. The top 10
Top 10
subjects.
this week. The top 10 things to do when you're done early with a test. Yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah. Number 10. Make faces to distract students who aren't finished. Number 9. Give those same students an incorrect answer.
That's setting somebody up.
Number 8. Count the number of holes in the ceiling panel. By the way, there's 235 up there.
Counted that.
Number 7. Proofread the test. Nah. Number 6. Smile at the teacher as if you aced it, then slip the teacher $5.
Always works.
Number 5. Test the mirror ability of your black patent leather shoes. Number 4. Think about Woodstock and wonder if that is how Woody got his name. Number 3.
Number 3.
Proofread someone else's test. Number
Good
2.
one.
Hum the death march very softly. And the number 1 thing to do when you're finished with your test early is stand up and yell hallelujah because the stupid thing is over. And so is this top 10. Finally.
That's all. Thank you, Andy. That has nothing to do with anything.
Game penalty.
Yes, I agree. We have something new this week, a featured for our show. We call it tonight. Well, I don't know, whatever he wants to call it. It's Andrew Hughes. Let's give a warm welcome to Andrew Hughes. Wearing nice socks. I appreciate it. Color.
They're almost going on with Red Ribbon. What? The week.
The week.
The week.
Yes.
But couldn't
Okay.
dial in correctly.
What do you have for us, Andrew?
I have a video review. Well, actually, I had 3 things to choose from, and John said don't let the audience choose because they're not, you know.
Well,
And,
I said you could, but
Well, I was gonna do a book review, but then you reminded me of the last book review I did, and
okay.
and the movie review was gonna be The Exorcist 3, but that's a lot like the book.
Okay.
And so
So we have
I'm gonna-
video review.
yes, it was never. I don't know if it was ever released as a movie, but it's Enter the Dragon with Bruce Lee, and if anybody's seen Bloodsport with Jean-Claude Van Damme, the cameraman has.
I've seen this movie.
It's a lot like. Have you seen Enter
Yes,
the
I've
Dragon?
seen
Well, it's just like maybe a 50s version of Enter the Dragon. And
Is it like cheaply made and
well,
where you
no,
can
see,
see
actually,
the strings?
Strings?
You know what I mean? They'd have the bad Godzilla movies.
No, this is a human
very-
movie. I mean, there are
okay.
humans.
Excellent film. All right.
Anyway, it's like this is one of Bruce Lee's more dramatically inclined roles in that his lips are almost in sync with his words. And you know, I really couldn't go over the plot because if I revealed any of it to you, it might look like it might tell you the whole movie because usually they're just fighting the whole time, you know. And he goes to Japan to fight. He's like a poor country working stuff, and you know his sister gets killed and goes and meets 3 other guys and they beat up everybody and one of the guys gets killed. It's really rather poignant and I mean I shed tears when he died. And
How about you, Rob? Did you shed tears?
You're not getting it on camera, so stop it, Dave.
I'm over here, guys.
It's not Dave.
Sorry, go on.
Dog been doing it.
but
Probably just an earthquake.
you know I won't tell you how it ends up, but you can probably guess because most movies end up with the good guy winning, but not necessarily this one, but you can make some assumptions. And I recommend it. I'd give it three kicks.
3
Woody.
kicks out of a maximum of.
No. Why do you laugh out of timing with everybody? That just detracts so much. Anyway, that's kind of the movie. You know, they just go to Japan, fight, beat. I guess it's about 800 people. I never counted, and win and come back home. But I don't want to reveal any of the real gist of the movie to you. So, it's my movie.
Okay, well, thank you very much, Andrew Hughes. Oh. All right, that brings us to our arts correspondence. A lot of arts kind of stuff. Pretty snappy people. They've got some rhythm. And also, well, first I should tell you that it'll be Chris Franklin and Rich Doring. And Rich, of course, as you know, is...
Sports
No. More than that. The bearer of good tidings. So let's hear it for our arts correspondence. And the bearer of good tidings.
I am the bearer of good tidings. "25 shows left to beat the record."
That'd be, including today, which is today.
Stuck to my shit.
Chris, Rich.
Go for
Go
it.
first. Go. All right. Concert choir, company, prep chorus. Concert was Sunday. Things were pretty well. There was a pretty good attendance. Madrigals are December 13th, 14th, and 15th. So if you're in concert choir, sign up to be a waiter or a waitress. Please.
Little subliminal messages in there.
Like all of you. And the district chorus is going to be at Western November 3rd, which is a week from this Saturday. So if you got the time, come see us. That's about
Let's
it.
see.
Band.
Anything for a band?
The IMEA is November 3rd, and the band's last competition is Saturday. So you want to see that.
Of course. Since everyone's
At U of
went
I.
to October 20th.
October 20th, yeah.
Passed and a great success. Great success, the Panther Invitational.
I mean, the trains even fell off the tracks.
Yes, we saw all of you out there with your WCHS Today signs, you know, saying John sent us. I saw that and I appreciated it.
I was there. Yes,
Even Rob was there, so it was. We know that we did a lot here. Okay. And that's at U of I,
Yeah.
you said?
U of I.
And that's all for the arts
That's all
world.
we have
The
right now.
drama club, of course, is right now.
They're working on the play up the down staircase. Do you know when productions are?
14th, 15th. I don't know if they're that late.
Well,
We'll be bringing that to you the next
yeah,
show.
some other time.
Mid-November.
Oh, of course, tonight. What do we have going on tonight?
Oh, tonight the drama club is going to ICC
Okay, yeah.
to
That's
see
not what you're thinking of.
That's not what I was thinking, but that's true too. Glad you brought that up.
I don't know what the name of it is. Do you guys know?
Hunting
Hunting for
cockroach.
cockroaches or
Yeah, there
something.
you go.
Sounds
good.
like a fine production.
Their first fall. It's their first play this season.
Obviously, a serious show.
Obviously.
Tonight is Moonlight Madness, the band.
Ooh, yeah.
Which we-
What's seasonable weather for it too?
Yes, yes.
We already did that. We already did that.
Next week. Thank you, Dave.
We have like cue cards over here that we don't need.
David Aiken, the guilty party.
Okay, so
penalty.
so will
That's
that
about all I have.
wrap it up for the arts world. We thank you as always for coming on and letting us know all about it.
Shake your hand.
The bearer of good tidings is off by a little. Should only be 24, I believe. 24. This is our 7th show right now, which I'm proud to say.
Yes.
It's dwarfing the competition, I must say.
In the universe.
Yes, of course. And even locally, I think, too, yeah. Well, anyway, let us get now, like we said, it is Red Ribbon Week.
No, we said Wed Ribbon Week.
Well, he said wed, but it's really Red Ribbon Week, and we thought it quite a good time to bring on Mrs. Roper, and she is, I suppose you would say, chairman of the Red Ribbon Week, and she's here to tell us all about it. Let's have a warm welcome. All right. First of all, tell everyone how you are involved with the school and maybe what your job is.
I'm Mrs. Jo Roper, and I teach speed reading and reading improvement, but another hat I wear is being on the Tough Love Executive Board. And one of the many things that the Tough Love Executive Board does is to send teachers and students to the IDEA Conference, which is an annual event somewhere in the state of Illinois. It is attended by about 1,100 people. It is the largest state convention of its kind, prevention convention. 3 years ago, there were 8 of us who went, and 2 students, Jill Brown and Jody Fisher, had heard about this Red Ribbon Week while we were there. Yeah, hard to say.
Hard to say. It's
Must excuse me. And we decided at that point, it was early October, we thought that we could maybe pull it off at Washington High School in a couple of weeks. And the reason we only had 2 weeks is because we went at the beginning of October, and it's always the last week of October. So 3 years ago, we did the Red Ribbon campaign at Washington High School. We decided that for the following year, we would take it community-wide, which is what is happening all over the nation. The exciting thing about this is that the Red Ribbon campaign is happening in all 50 states. And after we did it here, the following year, East Peoria and Chillicothe also did it. And then this year, we are aware of a number of other communities who joined in. Morton, Eureka, Roanoke, Washburn, Minonk. So it has snowballed. Yes.
a little plug for Snowball.
Yes, and the whole point of the campaign is to bring an awareness about the drug problem in the United States. And I don't suppose that any of us particularly need too much awareness. I mean, we are aware that there is the problem, but not only that there is a problem, but that we each as an individual need to do something about it. And hence, the purpose of the Red Ribbon campaign is to promote a drug-free, healthy lifestyle. And it's happening in the community from gym corner to daycare centers, to kindergarten classes, to 8th grade classes, to math class, to physics class, and to speed reading class. In the hallowed halls of Waco High to the hallowed halls of the city council. So it's spreading, and I hope working.
So now, as most of the people in the school are wearing these red ribbons, what are they showing? Are they showing support in a way?
They're showing support, but I hope that they're also showing their personal commitment to a drug-free, healthy lifestyle. And what we find in the United States now is that it is more in to be drug-free. 10 years ago, it was more the norm to use. That is not the case anymore, which is what is really exciting about a campaign like this, is that people can demonstrate their drug-freeness. I don't know if that's a word either, but I think it's a neat word.
Something I could come up with.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. It'll have to be added to Funkin' Wagnalls next year.
Now, what activities go along with this week, or what exactly is done?
Okay. There are activities in every grade school, and each grade school was responsible for their own activities, and I'll give you some examples. There were essay contests, there were poster contests, there were poem contests, coloring contests, any creative item that teachers could come up with. They were in charge of decorating their own buildings. We have had some evening speakers in 2 different grade schools. On Tuesday night, it was Mr. Tim Sponsler who spoke to parents. And tonight, our very own Mike Plesner is going to be speaking to parents at Central Grade School. So those schools are opening up their buildings to parents, plus incorporating things into their curriculum. The 7th and 8th graders came to Washington High School today for an assembly from 9:30 to 10:30. Some things that were happening around town, our 2 local newspapers incorporated articles and advertisements for the Red Ribbon Week. The city council had declared it community-wide as Red Ribbon Week. Businesses are displaying ribbons, having their employees wear them, passing them out to customers, having red ribbon specials. Wednesday was Wear Red Day for the community and also here at Washington High School. We've also had sign-up days. Those have been incorporated in all of the grade schools as well as here. And the national slogan was "Line up to sign up for a drug-free decade." So at Washington High School, we had 2 banners in our cafeteria where people could sign up to also show their commitment to a drug-free, healthy lifestyle and be eligible to win a free t-shirt. And we've had 10 winners so far. We will have 5 more tomorrow. The Art 1 classes for the last 2 years have been making posters, more to show their commitment, but there was also a prize. There was also a reward. There were 5 winners there this year. Also, actually, it ended up being 10 because there were ties, and there were some students who worked as teams. So both team members won. And our schools were very nicely decorated Sunday afternoon by about 15 volunteers, mostly students. And we had as many as 80 posters and probably about 200 ribbons hanging around the building and outside.
I see. Now, you chose, or it was chosen red for what specific reason?
I'm not sure why the national organization, which is NFP, National Federation of Parents, chose red. Yellow had already been taken and green had already been taken for 2 other designated purposes in our national history. So why they chose red rather than blue, I'm not really sure, other than I might guess that this all started when a drug trafficking agent, an FBI agent, was killed in Mexico. And he was a U.S. Individual. And it was because of the anger and the bloodshed that this whole campaign came about. It was this National Federation of Parents said, we have got to do something. We need more of a national campaign, a commitment. So I would think that the red probably came about because let's get angry. We need to see red. We need to say enough is enough. Let's draw a line in the dirt and say, let's put a stop to the drug problem in America. And probably because of the blood that was shed and has been shed, and it probably today was shed.
Yes, because I had heard you say that on your announcement over the intercom, and I thought that summed it up very well with the color and the reason.
Thank you.
And does it end after this week? That's the end of Red Ribbon Week would be
Right.
this Friday, possibly?
Right, actually, it's Saturday.
Saturday.
Is the end. And there is one other thing that is happening that is sponsored by the Tazewell County Prevention Coalition at the Fond du Lac Park District Administration Building on Veterans in East Peoria, which is just across from Wendy's. Everybody knows where Wendy's is in East Peoria. There is a showcase happening from 9:30 Saturday morning until 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And it is tracked, which means that there are things for different ages of people to go and do and see and participate in. For youth, for educators, for community people, for the elderly, and there's one other track and I have forgotten. Possibly. Yeah, from 9:30 until 4 this coming Saturday at the Fond du Lac Plaza Park District building across from Wendy's.
Do you have any questions, Mark?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we hope that it's successful. Obviously, it must be if it's spread, because I remember when it started, I didn't really know much about it, and now it seems to be not just here, but everywhere.
Yes.
I've seen people throughout the community with their red ribbons.
And maybe you saw last night on all 3 different TV stations, on ABC, NBC, and CBS, the local news, they had something about Red Ribbon, whether it was in our town, McLean County, Metamora, so it is being picked up. Lee Hall went to Chillicothe yesterday to speak. Dave Snell was in Metamora. So these people are promoting it also. And I think they're saying, Peoria, where are you?
Okay. Well, we thank you very much for taking your time.
Thank you.
Okey doke. Have the old Operation Snowball. Actually, it's the new Operation Snowball. No, it's all right. Shirts on because Operation Snowball will be 9th, 10th, and 11th of November. It's coming up very soon. I know you're all excited about that. Send you that. Okay, we go now to a movie review, which we haven't had for quite a while. In fact, I think we've only had one this year. And doing this movie review will be David Aiken. So let's bring out Dave Aiken. Someone sounds like they have a cowbell out there.
Wearing my red ribbon
Quite
for Red
appropriate.
Ribbon Week.
Kind of make your own ribbon deal there.
Yes, this week we have a clip, and it's a very good movie, and I don't think there's any words we can use to express it. So let's go right now to the clip of Big Bad Bruce, and I'm out of here.
From the masters of excitement and terror comes the most awesome, the most astounding Japanese motion picture to be released in North America. Big Bad Bruce.
Oh, Brother Bruce, how beautiful these flowers smell.
Yes, they smell lovely. I am worried. It is not safe here. I sense evil about.
Who would dare bother us? You are the mightiest of kung fu masters.
Yes, I am.
Yeah!
Stop! Stop! Unhand her, you honorless dogs. I will defeat you.
And so our hero Bruce chases the evil henchman over hill and dale, whoever she is.
Pardon me. Have you seen 2 men carrying a woman?
Yes, that way.
Oh, thank you very much. Where is your friend taking my sister, you worthless pond scum?
The stronghold of the warlord of Iz. But you shall never defeat us.
We shall see. I'm off to see the warlord, the terrible warlord of Iz.
What? Huh? What? Ow!
Take that, Bruce.
And so the evil henchmen take Bruce to the warlord's mountain stronghold, where his sister is captive. So, this is the mighty master of Kung Fu. I am not impressed.
Would you care to bet on that?
What?
I challenge you to a fight. If I win, I and my sister go free. If I lose, I shall serve you willingly forever.
Very well. Turkey! Guard, leave us! Toy! Hey!
I have beaten you fair and square. Submit and I shall spare your life.
No, never! I shall set the bomb! Ow! You hurt me.
And there is more where that came from.
I have just activated a bomb planted under this castle. If I'm going to die, I shall take you with me! Oh!
We must escape before the castle explodes.
Okay, Dave, tell us a little bit about that movie.
Okay, right now it is a grave and honored privilege to have the star of the show, Thank you for coming.
All right, tell us when and how this wonderful little clip came about.
Would you like to take that?
We made it at a movie studio over in Japan. We were filming our latest clip, and that's what you just saw now.
Okay.
In the making.
All right. Well,
soon to be at the nearest.
Thank you very much for reviewing that wonderful
Thank you.
movie. Let's go. Big Bad Bruce. Thank you very much. You, Bruce, it was a pleasure to have you on. But seriously, that a couple of us took some classes down at Channel 32, and some classes on camera technique and editing and production, basically. We just had a little fun and with the chroma key and stuff, and made up our own terrible kung fu movie. So let's see. We have been forgetting the sports correspondent, Kara Jose, presenting sports. Have a seat.
Hello, Mark.
Couch.
That was very good, John. I enjoyed it.
It was the terrible warlord of Iz.
It was good.
Exciting.
Not much going on this week in sports. It's pretty much a wind down, you know. It's like all the...
Except for volleyball, right?
Yeah, except volleyball. And there's some more football. Football could get exciting here. But the big thing is that the varsity volleyball team is playing Thursday tonight. And it's a regional competition against Metamora, and this is the third time they've played them, and I think Metamora is the only one that's ever beat them, isn't it?
Right.
Yeah.
It's been 1-1 between them, so.
And so, if they win, they could win regionals for the third year in a row.
All right.
And let's see, the game's tonight at 7 o'clock. There's Thursday night, 7 o'clock. And tickets are $3 for adults and $2 for students. So everybody should go and see it. Should be really interesting.
Very.
Okay.
Yes, that's a home game.
Yeah. And in varsity football, they play at Rock Island Friday, tomorrow. And if they win that, we might have a chance to be in the playoffs, but it depends on
what other teams win and lose and stuff. But we might have a chance to be in the playoffs.
Which would be pretty exciting.
Yeah.
Glad you all are excited too.
And sophomore, I don't know when freshmen got done, but sophomores won their last game, and they have been undefeated since like 1985, so they're doing really good.
Yeah, all right, yeah.
84?
In a long time.
84. It's a long time since they've lost a game. That's about it in the world of sports this week, so
Okay, well thank you very much, Kara.
thank you.
See you back next week. Okay, we have the audience game.
The audience game.
Audience game, which have you found some lucky contestants?
Well, I'm not sure how well this is going to work, but for those of you who bought popcorn, check the bottom of your bag right now.
I thought it tasted like paper.
No, underneath the bottom, on the outside, on the
I
outside.
have a grease spot on mine.
You have a brown dot.
Yeah, grease.
It's mine, and I'm
Those
the
of you-
cameraman, and I refuse to come on camera.
Well, then pick someone else to replace you.
I defer to Andrew.
Okay, those of you with brown dots on the bottom of your bag, brown magic marker dots, just come on up here.
Go up, Andrew.
We have Andrew Hughes.
Okay, and
Allison.
we have
My third appearance.
we only have one question, so you'll have to wing it. And the rest will have
We
to
have
be
one
general
question.
knowledge.
Or whatever else.
Okay, whatever else he comes up with.
Your hands are soft like a woman's, John.
Many years of dishwashing at the family restaurant. Thank you very much.
Where?
Local restaurant.
Okay. Now, you all know how to play the game, right?
Which game?
The game we're going to play now.
WCHS Today trivia.
Again? Oh. Yeah.
Shut up, Andrew.
Okay, you guys all know how to play, right?
Kick your butt.
Just raise your hand to answer and I'll call it. Okay. Now, the first question. Who was the co-host to Mike Hatfield? Allison.
Jim Tolman.
Now this is not a tough question.
Andy Kerr?
Andy Kerr is correct.
All right. That makes the score
oh.
Andrew 1,
Andrew will win.
Doug 0, and Allison 0.
Question number
Next question.
Question number 2. This is a tricky one. Who is the current co-host to John Wall? Andrew.
Who it should be or who it is?
No, who it is.
Oh, it's you.
I think you should get a bonus point for that one.
Yeah, right.
Okay, that's Andrew 2, Doug 0, Allison nothing.
I haven't even been coached. I just love this show so much.
Cat
and
0,
love everybody on
audience
it. Yeah,
zip,
I just love it.
zilch nothing.
I think you have a...
Question number 3. What does the bearer of good tidings wear in his ear? Andrew.
A little bear. It's a little bear. Excuse me.
Well, I do that well.
Burn.
I have it so I can...
Wait, it's a little bear earring that's got a little Santa Claus outfit on. It's a little Santa Claus
I'm
elf.
afraid.
Little elf.
Oh, what is your answer here now?
It's
Okay.
a little elf with a red nose.
Sure.
All right,
Then we'll give it to Andrew Hughes.
Yeah. Allison 0.
Fix.
That goes to the cat.
Okay, we'll give that one to the cat.
The cat.
1.
What cat?
Andrew
What's the
2.
deal? Where is this cat? I've never seen this cat.
Imagine.
Is it a joke?
Next question.
Nice socks. I like those socks.
See?
Next,
Excuse me, we're getting feedback from Andrew.
You're getting feedback? Feedback? Feedback?
the next question. What was the feature of last week's show? Andrew.
Snowball, Mike Blair.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
And the final clinching
The final
question
clinching-
worth 4 points.
What? Hey!
4 point bonus
Last week it
question.
wasn't worth 4 points. Rigged! It's rigged! Get the bear out here. Shoot the cat.
4 point question.
4 point question. What girl's name is inscribed on the side of John's gavel? Andrew.
Amy.
Yes.
All right, that makes
Six.
it
Was I told these answers beforehand?
I had not thought of the
Andrew didn't
questions
know.
beforehand. You could not.
Yeah,
have told
seeing
me.
as though he just winged those questions.
Wow.
I
Hey,
would say that.
Kenny.
And let's hear it for Andrew, winner for I think the third week in a row or something like that. And off stage he wins some beautiful prizes.
didn't win them last week. Didn't get squat last week.
On stage, you
He wins beautiful prizes. Thank you for playing. Thank you. Thank you for playing. Come back. Okay. Which brings us to the point in the show which I know you all wait for. So excitedly. The audience poll, of course it's the audience poll. And the question, they erased the question. No, I just can't see the question. The question for this week is, why is Juan Valdez such a popular guy? And I just want to know what you think first, Mark.
Well, John, actually, I don't think he is that popular. I'm sorry.
Okay, I think that says it all. He is the world's most powerful drug lord. I just don't know about that one. Because he's so sexy, and I don't know about that one either.
Why didn't you ask that as a trivia question?
Because he is such a snappy dresser. Now I hear that one. It's that darn Colombian charm.
Doesn't say darn.
Because TV club people don't have lives.
Yeah. Truth be known.
He doesn't make fun of Woody's bald head. Woody probably wrote that one. It's a small novel here. Something about. You can read that one too if you want. I can't even. So long.
Read it out loud.
Because Jenny Johnson isn't. Oh, that's not very nice. I don't know. I don't understand. Rich probably wrote it. Because I've fallen and I can't get up. So sick of hearing that. Another Miss Fletcher thing. I don't even read that one. Because I'm having chest pains. Which has nothing to do with Juan Valdez. Because he has a mule for a friend.
Did the mule write that sexy comment there?
His coffee beans are God's favorites. I didn't see it.
It was probably one of the X-rated ones. Woody.
Yeah, Woody writing one of the X-rated.
You hypocrite.
It has to do with his coffee-based aftershave lotion and his warm, appealing smile, and how his sombrero sits on his bald head. Was that yours?
Woody is
All right.
Yeah, right.
Why do I think he's so popular? I think it's just like Elvis. It's just something for people to do. Just something for people to do. That's what I think it is. Nothing wrong. It must be. It's the coffee. Nice coffee. Nice coffee. Well, we will see you again next week. We thank you all for coming in the audience. We thank you at home. Same time, same channel.